Oh, we had a lot of responses to our session last week on listening, the most important thing in acting. Look at them emails. Got in 1 week. RJ, all this talk about listening and reacting, is there anything else? Rather than answer all these emails, I thought I'd give our guys here at the workshop, the OC, an opportunity to ask their own questions. Do any of you have any questions regarding the listening? Yeah, Lisa.
RJ, we've been talking a lot about listening and how our acting comes from the other actor, but is there anywhere else that it comes from?
Where would it come from besides the other actor? Where does it come from when you have a conversation in real life with another person? Does it come from over here, or does it come from what they're saying, what their actions are, what their behavior is while we're in conversation with them? Where do your reactions come from? Are they based on what this person's doing, or are they based on something you're thinking about other than that? If you're thinking about anything else,
I don't understand how that's possible. I mean, how could everything come from the other actor? There has to be some kind of work that you do on your own, like creating memories or internalization.
What do you see in real life? What are the dynamics of people interreacting with each other in real life? Are you acting at that person? In fact, if people act at you, you want to get away from them. Oh, what is that person? Ah, they're trying to sell me a used car. There's something going on here, right? People interact with you because they have to listen to you. They have to look at you. So yeah, when we play this game called acting, it has to come from the other actor. Your trust in the other actor is absolutely vital. Because what else are you going to go to? And what are you going to think about? Where are you going to be?
So how does an actor emotionally prepare themselves for a role then, if you're just staying in the moment all the time?
If you believe what the other actor is giving you is true, they will strike you emotionally. They will have an effect on you that's natural. Not something you have to go away from this person here in order to think about what's in your past, what emotions are conjured up because of what you're thinking about, what made you cry, what made you laugh really hard. Whereas if you're paying attention to your partner, those things are bound to happen in a natural way, spontaneously. Dennis Quaid was asked about working with Meryl Streep in the film Postcards from the Edge. And he said, you make a mistake if you try to act at her. He said, you just sit back and listen to her and let her do all the work. Well, great actors will give you that. You don't realize how really good the great ones are until you stand opposite them and you just listen to them. Alec Guinness talked about this a couple years before he passed away. This was a new discovery for him.
I find now, I'm sure, that it's other people who do the acting for me. I mean, a lovely actor you're playing a scene with, if he's concentrating and doing his best, it's so easy to go with him. I've just had that experience working with Leo McKern, whom I only knew, I mean, I've seen him a lot, of course, but only knew vaguely. And we got on terribly well, and he was absolutely wonderful to work with because it was so concentrated. All I had to do was listen when he was speaking. I didn't have to do a thing. Ah, that's true. Or, I mean, nothing, just listen.
It is all about being with the other actor, trusting them. You have to trust your partner. And your work will be immeasurably richer if you do that. Anyone else have a question?
So the script doesn't play a part at all in how we should react?
Well, no, not how you should react to the other person, but the script plays a part in terms of you have to know what you're talking about. You know, if I look at a script and I'm playing the part of a liberal senator, but I'm very conservative in my views, and I never think about anything that liberals talk about or think like, how am I going to know what I'm talking about when I pick up that script? So the point of that is actors have to be very well versed in a lot of things. You have to kind of know a little something about everything, or as much as you can. So you're broadened, so when you look at the script, you know what you're talking about. But that being said, all your work comes from the other actor. You know what you're talking about. So when you say to me, well, what bill are we going to pass in the House today? And I say to you, none. We don't pass any bills. We don't do anything. Have you looked at our poll ratings for the Congress? We do nothing. Nothing. Moment to moment to moment has to do with listening and being with the other actor, like in real life. You can't presuppose anything about real life because it never turns out the way you planned it. Why is that? Well, it's because it's life. Life is unpredictable. Your acting should be unpredictable. The worst actors are predictable actors. I mean, who the hell wants to watch that? Well, you know actors are going to do everything you think they're going to do. Surprise is the most exciting thing you can see in actors. I never expected that. Writers love it, directors love it. The element of surprise, spontaneity. But that being said, you have to know what you're talking about. Think about these things. You want spontaneity in your acting? Work off the other actor. Don't be premeditated. You can know about the lines, but don't think about how you're going to do them. Trust your partner. More importantly, trust yourself. I'll leave you with this. Your value as an actor is in who and what you are as a human being. And what you do as an actor depends on what the other actor does to you. See you next week here on the Coaching Corner. I'm R.J. Adams.